students, how are you? I hope all are you good. Welcome back to another class. So today let me start English chapter number 11 कलाम्स चाइल्डहुड, यानी कि जो हमारे राष्ट्रपति थे, पूर्व राष्ट्रपति एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम, वो अपने चाइल्डहुड के बारे में यहाँ पे कुछ बात कर रहे हैं. एवरी चाइल्ड इज बोर्न विथ सम इनहेरिटेड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, है ना. सो एंड ट्रेन्ड इन सर्टेन ways by figures of authority. I inherited honesty and self-discipline from my father, from my mother. I inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness, and so did my 3 brothers and a sister. But it was the time I spent with my Jalaluddin and Samsuddin that perhaps contributed most to the uniqueness of my childhood and made all the difference in my later life. 2 cousin थे इनके, ये एक दोस्त था और एक कजन था. जलालुद्दीन was my cousin. He was 15 years older than me and often took me for evening walks and shared stories. है ना, वो मुझे अपने साथ मॉर्निंग वॉक पे ले जाता था, इवनिंग वॉक पे, और मुझसे जो है बहुत सारी स्टोरी शेयर करता था about science and the world. He nurtured my curiosity by encouraging me to ask questions and dream beyond the small town of Rameshwaram. I strongly admire Jalaluddin for his open mind. Even though he was not highly educated, I saw him as someone with a scientific temper and philosophical thinking. Samsuddin was my relative who ran a newspaper agency. वो एक newspaper agency चलाता है. So he arranged for me to help distribute newspaper. This opportunity was my first job and it gave me a sense of responsibility and the value of earning. So he was the one who had great trust in me and promoted me to be independent. The natural wisdom of Jalaluddin and Samsuddin was so initiative and responsive to non-verbal messages that I can unhesitatingly say that my later creativity owes a lot to their influence on me in my childhood. I had 3 close childhood friends, okay, Ramananda Shastri, Arvindan and Shiv Prakashan. So all these boys were from other orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. So as children, one of us ever felt any difference. मतलब हम आपस में कुछ difference feel amongst ourselves because of our religious differences and upbringing. है ना, हम चारों में जो है कोई ऐसा धर्म को लेके, किसी चीज को लेके कोई difference नहीं था. In fact, Raman Shastri was the son of Pakshi लक्ष्मण शास्त्री, द हाई प्रीस्ट ऑफ द रामेश्वरम टेम्पल. जो रामेश्वरम टेम्पल में जो वो थे ना पुजारी जी, वो सबसे ऊंचे पद पे जो पुजारी थे, वो उनका बेटा था. लेटर ही टुक ओवर द प्रीस्ट ऑफ द रामेश्वरम टेम्पल फ्रॉम हिज फादर. Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiv Prakashan became a catering contractor for the Southern Railways. On the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups. However, my science teacher, Siva Subramanya, Orthodox Brahmin, was something of a rebel. He did his best to break social barriers. So मतलब वो बागी थे उस टाइम के, बागी ब्राह्मण थे, है ना. He did his best to break social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of the big cities. When the Second World War was over, India's freedom was imminent. Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. So the whole country was filled with an unprecedented optimism. I asked my father for permission to leave Rameshwaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramnathpuram. So he told me, as if thinking aloud, Abdul, I know you have to go away to grow. है ना, तुम दूर जाना चाहते हो, ये बहुत अच्छी बात है. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? So must forego your longing for the land of your memories to move into the dwelling place of your greater desire. Our love will not blind you, nor will your needs hold you. He quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. Your children are not your children, they are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. So they come through you but not from you. You may give them your love but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. मतलब ये ठीक है, तुम्हारे बच्चे हैं तो तुम्हारे हिसाब से नहीं जिएंगे, तुम्हारे थॉट से नहीं, इनके अपने अलग थॉट प्रोसेस है, अपना अलग सोचना है. So he took me and my 3 brothers to the mosque and recited the prayer, Al Fatiha from the Holy Quran. As he put me on the train at Rameshwaram station, he said, "This island may be housing your body, but not your soul. Your soul dwells in the house of tomorrow, which none of us at Rameshwaram can visit, not even our dreams. So may God bless you, my child." है ना, मस्जिद में जो है नमाज पढ़ के उनके फादर उनको स्टेशन पे जाते हैं बिठाने, ठीक है, और उनको विदा करते हैं. Samsuddin and Ahmad Jalaluddin traveled with me to Ramnathpuram to enroll me in high school and to arrange for my boarding there. Somehow, I did not take to the new setting. The town of Ramnathpuram was a thriving town of some 50,000 people, but the order and harmony of Rameshwaram was absent. I missed my home and grabbed every opportunity to visit Rameshwaram. The pull of educational opportunities at Ramnathpuram was not strong enough to make me forget the attraction of Poli, a South Indian sweet my mother made. In fact, she used to prepare 12 distinctly different varieties of it, bringing out the flavor of every single ingredients used in the best possible combinations. Despite my homesickness, I was determined to come to terms with the new environment because I knew my father had invested great hopes in my success. My father visualized me as a collector in the making, and I thought it my duty to realize my father's dream. Although I desperately missed the familiarity, security, and comforts of Rameshwaram, Jalaluddin used to speak to me about the power of positive thinking, and I often recalled his words when I felt homesick or dejected. I tried hard to do as he said, which was to strive to control my thoughts and my mind, and through these to influence my destiny. Ironically, that destiny did not lead me back to Rameshwaram, but rather swept me farther away from the home of my childhood. So this chapter based on Abdul Kalam's life. Okay, so the chapter is in here. I hope you all are very well understand full chapter. We will meet you the next class. Thank you everyone.